I'm not even going to lie to you. Sometimes there aren't enough words. Sometimes you just have to sit and appreciate. Sometimes you can get so caught up in the moment that you can do too much talking, too much yapping. There's stuff that you want to say, but it doesn't quite encapsulate exactly what you feel and how you just saw. We just witnessed one of the greatest playoff performances you will ever see. We just witnessed one of the best playoff performances you will ever see. And as of last week, there were people telling you that dude is a fraud. Y'all know what time it is. Let's get into it. The Denver Nuggets dominate the Minnesota Timberwolves 112-97 in their third straight win. Third straight win in the second round when they were down 0-2, and everybody said they were down and out. Everybody said they had no chance. Everybody said they were cooked. Everybody said they were done. Everybody said there was no hope. Everybody said it was wraps. They had no chance of winning this series, no chance of getting back. Everybody was saying it might be a sweep. It might be done in 5. And then the Denver Nuggets, everybody acted like last year was just a blip in time, that the only reason they won the title because they played 3 play-in teams. They couldn't beat a team with 50-plus wins. Everybody said Nikola Jokic leading the playoffs in points, rebounds, and assists. He didn't play nobody. Well, literally, right now, Nikola Jokic is playing one of the 10 best defenses in modern NBA history. Post-merger, if you put up the numbers for this defense of this Minnesota Timberwolves team that was built to beat this Denver Nuggets team, you would see they're one of the best of all time. And y'all, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. There was nothing. The 1, 2, 3, 4-time defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert, could do. There was nothing Karl-Anthony Towns, Naz Reid, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. There was nothing that they could do to stop that man. This is, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the best performances you will ever see. One of the best performances you'll ever watch. Y'all, Nikola Jokic, 40 points, 13 assists, 7 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 block, 0 turnovers. 13 of 19 from 2, 68.4% from inside the three-point line. 2 of 3 from 3, 66.7% from 3. 8 of 9 from the free throw line. 8 of 9 from the free throw line today for 88.9%. So y'all, like we're having completely different discussions about this man. He's literally untenable. He's literally unstoppable. He's literally going through this Minnesota Timberwolves defense like it's water, like it's paper, like he doesn't see them, like they don't matter. He is doing any and everything that he wants to do so far versus these dudes. And again, it's not like you can construct a better built defense to play the Nuggets. It's not like there's one that's out there that you can point to and say, that will be the one. 40, 13 assists, 7 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 blocks, 0 turnovers, 13 of 19 from 2, 2 of 3 from 3, 8 of 9 from the free throw line, a 77.0% true shooting. And he was a plus 21 in 41 minutes versus an all-time great defense. He's the best in the world. He's the pinnacle of the sport. He's the MV3. Best in the world. Pinnacle of the sport. And he's the MV3. The dude was indomitable tonight. We're gonna get to some stuff. We're definitely gonna tap into some stuff. We're gonna talk about the team at large because they all played great. But y'all, I wanna make sure that I pay homage. And per Opta Stats, Nikola Jokic of the Nuggets is the first NBA player to score or assist on 70-plus points in a playoff game without committing a turnover since turnovers were first tracked in 1977-78. Again, what are we doing? What are we doing? There are just certain things that are happening in the sport right now, and the narrative around Joker has been disgusting. 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 The things that were said about that man, the things we had to hear about that man since 2021 when he got his first ever MVP, people were saying nothing but that he was a fraud. Nick Wright, who I have a lot of respect for, in 2021 said, folks, I don't want to take the substance. Folks don't want to take on the substance of what I said, which is fine. Again, look at everyone who has won the MVP in the last 40 years, then list the people who you think Jokic is going to finish his career ahead of on the all-time pyramid. There were literally people saying that Nikola Jokic was not going to finish as a top 40 player in NBA history. And yet, literally, every single year he gets better. Every single year he supersedes expectations. And even this year, an all-time great, Shaquille O'Neal has the audacity, instead of just celebrating him winning the third MVP. We haven't seen a center win 3 MVPs since Kareem. Instead of just celebrating that and acknowledging it, and then simply just saying, yo, shout out to you. You're carrying the legacy for bigs. He gets on the mic and said SGA deserved it. And you watch stuff like tonight, and it's like, oh, it's not close. There's no one in the world playing better basketball than Nikola Jokic the last 4 years. And nobody in the sport today, except for Apex LeBron James, could reach the pinnacle that Joker's reached. Nobody. So I was literally trying to tell folks, man, like I said it today, Jokic is one of the 3 best players I've ever seen in my life. One of the 3 best players I have ever seen in my life. And this includes MJ, LeBron. I legitimately can tell you, I don't believe I've seen, from a total package, domination, playmaking, scoring, IQ, defensively today, I don't think I can find 3 players that I think are better than what you're seeing from Joker all across the board. Shaq, no problem. get it. If you got to make that argument. Hakeem, no issue. You can make that argument if you want. But just all around hoops, what he did today to this defense, and it wasn't like Jamal. He was good. He was good in the fourth quarter. Jamal was really good in the fourth quarter. Jamal Murray had 15 points on 7 of 14 today. He was really good in the fourth, but it's not like. So this is what I'm just telling y'all, man. Like, Jokic is incredible, man. Jamal didn't even have to play a regular Jamal game, and they won by 15 points. Nikola Jokic, 40, 13, 7, 1 block, 2 steals, plus 21 on the game. Unbelievable. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, best game of the playoffs. 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists on 6 of 8 from the field, 4 of 5 from 3, 1 steal. He was a plus 16 today, and his defense was spectacular. KCP and Aaron Gordon, y'all, I'm talking about did major lifting today. KCP 16, 5, and 4, 4 of 5 from 3. Aaron freaking Gordon, 34 minutes played, 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists with the steal. 18, 10, and 5 on 7 of 14 from the field and 4 of 4 from the free throw line for Aaron Gordon. Come on. 16, 5, and 4 for KCP, a salary dump, people said 2 summers ago. Aaron Gordon, a cast-off from Orlando Magic in the playoffs, 18, 10, and 5, playing elite defense. Y'all, listen to this. Anthony Edwards today played 44 minutes, had 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 9 assists on 5 of 15 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 7 of 8 from the free throw line, and he was a minus 12. A minus 12. Christian Brown today off the bench. I'm going to get right to it. Christian Brown, 28 minutes played for Christian. Year 2. 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists, 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 1 of 3 from the free throw line, 2 blocks, 1 steal, plus 11 off the bench. And his defense was incredible versus Anthony Edwards. You know why? Because they dang near the same size. Christian Brown is 6'6", about 215 pounds, 220 pounds. And he's an elite athlete. I believe 2 years ago, he set the vertical record for his draft class. Like, yo, everybody did their job tonight. Everybody. Justin Holiday, again off the bench. Good minutes. He was a +2. Reggie Jackson, another dang good game from Reggie. 7 minutes, 6 points. That's what Reggie got to do. That's all he has to do. He does his job. You take care of business. You control the pace. You hit your shots. Cooking. Reggie Jackson was a +4 today. That's been their bench. Christian, Justin, Reggie. And they were incredible. I'm telling you, man, this team has been able to collectively identify that there are certain things they need to do in this series. They got to space out the court, more empty side pick and roll, higher pick and roll. We're going to set wedge screens for Nikola Jokic, set a jam screen for Nikola Jokic. That way we can separate him from the defender. So when he goes and sets a screen for Jamal Murray, now Jamal has more room to operate. The short roll is there. Jokic gets on an island versus Rudy, cook. Yoda gets on an island versus Cat, cook. Jokic get on the island versus Nas, cook. Jokic get on the island versus Air, cook. Jokic get on the island versus Jaden, cook. Cook. Everybody. Fadeaways. Y'all. Jokic hit a step back Luka Doncic 3-pointer in front of Rudy Gobert's face. Jokic hit a step back, Luka Doncic three-pointer in Rudy Gobert's face. And guess what? Everybody on the roster showed up today. From Reggie to Justin to Christian to KCP to AG, Michael Porter tonight. Just 6 and 7 today. 2 of 10 from the field. 2 blocks for MPJ. Oh, by the way, he was a +4. He won his minutes. He was a +4, won his minutes tonight. Again, last 2 games, the Nuggets haven't needed him to fire off. But guess what? You know how the math works. The dude was averaging 22 and 8 at one point in the playoffs. 48% from 3, 50% from the field. And you think that game 6 in Minnesota, that he's not going to be ready to rock? He ain't going to be ready to go based on what you've seen? Yo, by the way, Steve. Boom. Let me track that. When did this happen? When did this happen? Yeah, right here. So Coach Malone gets a technical in the first half. He gets a technical in the first half because one of his players got bowled over, no call. So literally, Malone gets a tech. But you know what happens? Malone, who has never won Coach of the Year, by the way. Malone, did you know the Denver Nuggets have been to the playoffs 6 straight years? They have the most consecutive playoff performances, meaning they've been there. They have the most consecutive playoff berths in the Western Conference at 6. And Coach Malone's never won Coach of the Year. So today, literally, Coach Malone, you beat me to it, G. Bailey. Coach Malone gets a tech. The Nuggets get 3 straight stops. 3 straight charges. And Christian Brown, Aaron Gordon, Justin Holiday, everybody, they all locked in. And that helped flip the game. Because everybody just said, look, we know what they're trying to do. They're going to try to bully to the bank. Nope. Michael Porter Jr. got a block. Christian Brown got a block. They get 3 straight charges, and then CB gets a steal. And Christian Brown, that second quarter was incredible for Christian. Incredible. Getting to the basket, finishing in transition, block on Ant. Everybody did what they were supposed to do because the Denver Nuggets are NBA champions. Enjoy it. Y'all enjoy it. The Nuggets have never been here. They've never had a player like this. Well, to be fair, the NBA never had a player like Jokic. And we tried to tell them, Swiper Gang. Y'all, we tried to tell them for years. When we started this in 2020, we told folk, man, I think Jokic might win the MVP. We literally said this December 2020. Jokic might win the MVP. People were like, nah, he this, he that. And then every single year, folks hated on him. And then he even won a title, led the playoffs in points, rebounds, and assists last year. 30, 13, and 10 on 63 true shooting, 16 and 4 record through AD, through Rudy, through Bam, beat LeBron, beat KD, beat Jimmy. Don't matter. They didn't do it versus nobody. This year, get down 0-2. Oh, that was a fraudulent year last year. They was fake last year. Playing teams. You thought they was the Warriors? You thought Jokic was better than Steph? Literally, a week ago. This was the conversation. Bury him. Worst 3-time MVP. They're going to have to give him the MVP back in Serbia again with a fully healthy roster. But then instead, he said, I ain't right back. Like Geno Smith said, I ain't right back. Crazy. Shout out to you, Cedric. Nuggets in 6, my prediction, right one. Look, I had Nuggets in 6 as well. It didn't look good. It looked a little murky there for a little bit, but this is the NBA. This is the NBA. Stuff happens, you respond, and then you move up from there. I'm telling you, man, like, I'm telling you, this was a seminal moment, y'all. This is a seminal moment. And I want to say this. This is a seminal moment because we're in a situation right now where Jokic is everybody stopped tonight. It's like when something important happens in the world, everybody stops. When something happens in sport that everybody has to focus in on, like a moment, you're watching something. You know when you see it. LeBron James 51-8-8, game 1 versus NBA Finals versus the Golden State Warriors. You knew it when you saw it. Game 6, Boston, LeBron James. The stare. You know what the conversation will be 20 years from now? Yo, you remember when Nikola Jokic won his the night he won his third MVP? You remember what he did? You know how great that defense was, y'all? They had Rudy Gobert. He won 4 DPOYs. Anthony Edwards, emerging superstar. Do you remember Jokic? 40 points and 13 assists for a center with no turnovers? That's going to be the conversation. That's going to be the conversation. The Tribe won. They were just waiting and hoping for Jokic to have a mishap. Pow, right there. They don't believe in him. They don't need to. He'll be great without their support. Talk about it. But you know because we know. You know because we know because we've been talking about it. We've been dealing with it. So this is what I'm telling y'all, man. The Nuggets, they have been able to bounce back in such a strong and mighty way as a team. Coach Malone, the defensive adjustments, the offensive adjustments, and then Nikola Jokic being like, bet I wasn't good enough. It's time to buck up. And I'm going to carry us right on out of here. And he had a look in his eye today. He just had a look in his eye. He just had a look in his eye today like, look, yo, I got to get it. I got to get it done. And I'm just telling y'all, man, like, everybody stopped today. The whole world stopped to witness what was happening today. So, man, shout out to y'all, Swipe Again. Y'all know what time it is, man. Man, I'm going to be able to play this tomorrow. I'm going to have to figure it out. Me and Ryan got to do a video. Shoot, Bleacher Report. I got a Bleacher Report video tomorrow at 2 p.m. So y'all can find me on there. I got to talk basketball day tomorrow. I got to talk basketball day tomorrow. I got to talk Jokic all day tomorrow. So Bleacher Report, Players Choice, Locked On. I'll be here. I'll be around. So y'all make sure y'all tap in because y'all know I got to talk about the best player of a generation. We out.